Hello everyone, my name is James Ryan, and I'm here to play for you technically modded Minecraft. I'm back from holiday, but I have done quite a bit in the Minecraft that you haven't seen. Around 2 to 3 hours, 1 to 2 or 3 hours footage or so. And you might be wondering why I haven't shown you. Well, first of all, from the footage you've last seen, I did have a few 20 to 30 more minutes footage, and it was great footage. It was epic, but I've lost it for some reason. I don't know where it's been. I don't know where it went. Anyway, it wasn't lost at the time I recorded the next 2 to 3 hours footage. Basically, I was going on holiday, but I still wanted to record some more Minecraft. I need to be able to satisfy you guys a bit more over the holidays, but the content was crap partly because I guess I was a bit stressed and stuff, things going on, and also just because I was kind of just going up in not having much direction. I was just kind of going all over the place with the mods and stuff, and it's really quite confusing, but I'm gonna do my best. And I don't want to upload it, and then even at the end it gets even worse. I start like making really short videos that if I would have cut out you wouldn't know what was going on, but if I would have put in, you'd be like, what the fudge, James, and all sorts of weird things. So I'm just gonna go straight into the world now and show you everything that we've been doing, everything that I've done without you guys seeing. And don't worry, it'll be good. You might even like it, you might not, but I'm probably gonna delete all the other videos. So yeah, oh well, that's what you get. And also I need to make room for other series. So I'm going to try my best to only record around an hour and 10 minutes of footage. 7 days of footage, so I can upload them all for over the next week or so. So yeah, cool. So my name is James Ryan, and without further ado, and we are playing technically modded Minecraft. Without further ado, let's get started. Oh man, I'm gonna have to explain to you, especially the very cheaty, kind of cheaty, the transmutation table, etc. Oh crap, no, spoilers, hang on, I'll be back at the house. Nice, back at the house, looks pretty similar so far, doesn't it? Yes, so I'm gonna have to explain to you bit by bit. Well, one of the things I did, basically, after I went to the nether, I made myself... At one point, I went back to the nether to get redstone, because I went to that redstone ore, and it was quite epic, etc. And I managed to get myself some redstone by mining it. I also managed to get glowstone, and these will be important. But the last thing I did at the end of the last episode was pretty epic. I basically took an entire 64 bits of coal, and I manufactured them using the compressor and the macerator, and a whole lot of coal and some flint, and one piece of obsidian, which I collected from that place which I got the obsidian before previously using the block breaker. I did the following process. I made an industrial diamond. Now, it's an industrial diamond. Well, technically, this is an industrial diamond. However, this is an old item that used to be in the mod. Okay, so the way this mod Industrial Craft 2 used to work was that there was industrial diamonds that you had to make synthetically using a special process, and these were used in different recipes than normal diamonds. But eventually, these were this idea was discontinued, and you could use normal diamonds in those industrial recipes, and any old industrial diamonds you had could be converted into normal diamonds. However, the old method, the synthetic method of creating industrial diamonds still exists and can be used to create normal diamonds. So being being the person who doesn't like does go on epic mining trips in modded Minecraft, I decided to create a synthetic diamonds in the following manner. So to make the diamond, I compressed a coal chunk. I got the coal chunk from putting 8 compressed coal balls around a piece of obsidian, and each of these compressed coal balls was it was a coal ball in a compressor, and these were 8 coal dust surrounding a piece of flint, and the coal dust is coal in a macerator. So basically, I macerated 64 pieces of coal into coal dust. I surrounded these with these 64 pieces of coal dust. I surrounded these 64 pieces of coal dust around 8 pieces, 8 coal balls. Then I took these coal balls and I compressed them. Then I took these 8 compressed coal balls, put them around a piece of obsidian to get a coal chunk, and I compressed the coal chunk to get a diamond. Make sense? Good. I hope so, because it's about to get a lot more complicated. The other thing I did was create a philosopher's stone, like so. No, that's not it. I used a diamond I created. Well, actually, I think I did that the next episode after the crappy quality began. I took the diamond, surrounded it with some redstone and glowstone to create the philosopher's stone, which on its own pretty much does this. I can do silly things. It can transform blocks into each other. So grass, sand, just shift click on grass or sand, turn into cobble. And if I right click on cobble, turn into stone. If I shift click again on cobble or stone, turn into grass. So there are basically 2 different states. There's the grass and sand mode, and the cobble and cobblestone, and the stone and cobblestone modes. You can shift right click between those 2 modes, and then by just right clicking. Good. Then what I did was I used the philosopher's stone to create a transmutation table, like so. Yep. And that transmutation table is actually nowhere to be seen. So now I'm going to focus on other things. This extractor, you think you know what it does. Compressor basically just compresses things. You know, you saw that I used it for coal balls earlier. It has a recipe. Now I'm going to set up out here. Ignore that. I'm going to teach you about this thing I set up. So basically, as before, this yellow compressor, but then this also connected to this electric furnace. That was for later. Now, this battery box has some redstone controls. So if I do this, I can change the redstone behavior to do not output energy. Emit, when it says emit if full, it means emit a redstone signal if full, emit a redstone signal if partially filled, and emit a redstone signal if empty. And you notice that it just emitted a redstone signal, and now it's filling up. What's going on there? I'll show you. Some charcoal. Alright. In the way of charcoal. I'm gonna have to chop down a few things. Just a second. Right, guys, I've done 2 things. First of all, I just realized that my volume needs to be turned down, so everything should be okay. Second of all, just as soon as I went outside, I was attacked by this person. Get away from me. Crap. I don't know who that was. But you know what I do know? I'm gonna make myself a crafting table. And I'm gonna make myself an axe. Alright. Good. Alright. Now I'll get some charcoal. Good. I mean some wood. Good. Back home, ignore the other stuff. I'll explain it all eventually. If there's anything you don't understand, just ask in the comments. By the end of this. So wood, what I did was I put some wood in the electric furnace. The electric furnace will then